Hello everyone, so we're creating a board game where we can practice our division skills for our times tables that we need to know by the end of Key Stage 1. Now those times tables are the 2 times table, the 5 times table and the 10 times table. If you've had a look at some of our other videos, you might know that there's already a pattern and that 10 can be divided by 5 and it can be divided by 2. So those numbers in the 10 times table also appear in the 2 and the 5 times table. So here's my grid. Let's have a little look. We know that of these numbers, they appear in the 2 times table, the 5 times table, and the 10 times table. So to play this game, we don't know yet whether we're going to have to divide by 2 or 5 or 10 when we roll the dice. Let's start by rolling and see where we get to. So I've rolled a 6. Here's my counter. I'm just using my pen lid today. I'm starting on 0 and I need to jump for 6 jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now everybody, are we going to divide the answer by 2, by 5 or by 10 for our first go? So 60, which is what we landed on, dividing it by 2 or 5 or 10. Now you might want to pick out a number from a bowl. You might want to try all 3, or you can use a little spinner that I found online where you can choose a 2, a 5 or a 10 as your answer. So I'm going to spin the wheel. Let's give it a spin. I've already asked it to only choose between 2 or 5 or 10. And, 5. Okay, so we're dividing by 5. How many 5s are in 60? Can we divide 60 by 5? Yes, we can. We're going to do this by jumping in 5s until we get to 60. You might be able to do this on your fingers. You might be able to do this in your head. Let's write down our 5s all the way until 16. Let's see how many jumps that would be. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Stop, because that's our number. How many 5s are in 60, everybody? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 5s in 60. We know from our other videos we can also switch it around and we could try to do 12 5s. 12 times, will it make 60? Well, let's count. We've already done it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 jumps of 5. And we stop and the number 60 when we've done 12 jumps of 5. So well done. We know it's correct. Let's try again. I wonder if we'll get a different number to divide by. I've got 6 on my dice. I'm going to jump 6. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My number is 120. And I don't know what I'm going to divide it by yet. So I'm going to choose my number from some pieces of paper. Maybe I'll try all 3. I'm going to use my spinner again. Here we go. What will we divide by this time, everybody? 120 divided by... We got 5 again. So you might be able to spot the pattern. 120 divided by 5. Well, if 12 5s are 60, I wonder how many 5s are 120. We can notice that 2 lots of 60 is 120. Shall we see? Let's jump in 5s. So I'm going to do dots this time for 5s until I get to 120. Count with me. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Keep going. 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. How many dots did we do? Let's count carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 jumps of 5. The answer is 24. You might have spotted that because 2 lots of 60 is 120 and 2 lots of 12 is 24. Now the numbers are getting bigger and bigger and bigger as we go up. So this is a real challenge to how well you can divide by 2 and 5 and 10. Let's do 120 divided by 10. As an extra challenge. Now each dot is going to represent 10. So each dot is 10. I'm going to build it into an array. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. How many dots did I count? How many dots that were worth 10 did I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think 120 divided by 10 is 12. Let's times it out and check the answer. Is 12 times 10 120? We know that these are 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Fantastic, we've spotted the pattern. This is a really tricky extension. You might want to use your spinner to choose whether you're going to do the two 5s and 10s. You might want to do divide by 2 and 5 and 10 for each answer that you land on. I hope you enjoy this tricky challenge, everybody.